Okay, we're live, everybody. I just want to make sure my audio is working and everything. Looks like it is. Get this game on started. I'm trying out a lot of new things with this stream. Actually, I've just got a new overlay that my friend Nathan Blewett, shout out from Xander's Quest YouTube channel, made this sweet overlay for me. I'm just trying to get that positioned right. Okay. And just a couple more things here. Oh yeah, so I added a thing where I can show like what commander I'm playing. So I'm gonna change that. It actually didn't get updated. I'm playing Niv Mizzet Perrin Olahov. I'm saying your name correctly. Yes, he must have noticed my Mexican flag because I'm in Mexico at the moment. Actually learning Spanish too. And my opponent is apparently playing Nicol Bolas. I assume the new one. I'll just put Nicol Bolas. I think we all know what Nicol Bolas that really would be. Is there really any other Nicol Bolases? Not playing Brawl anymore. So, all right. So here's Niv Mizzet Perrin. 6 mana, extremely restrictive mana cost. Triple blue, triple red. Can't be countered. 5/5 flying. Whenever I draw a card, or whenever I draw a card, deals 1 damage to any target. And whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell, I draw a card. That's any player. My opponent, yep, Nicol Bolas, the Ravager. 4/4 flying for 4 comes into play. I have to discard a card, then he can pay 7 mana to flip him into a Planeswalker. Nicol Bolas, the Arisen. Yep, he's playing the new one. So yeah, if that ever gets flipped, I'm in a lot of trouble. So I'm gonna start off first. Let me know if there's any issues with the stream, like audio quality or anything like that. Video quality. Like I said, I'm trying some new things. Okay, yeah, let's keep this hand. Boom. A lot of card draw spells, obviously, because once I get Niv out, every card I draw turns into damage. Every instant or sorcery I play. Well, I guess I could have wandered there. Whoops. So, yeah, full disclosure, this is my first time playing this deck ever. I was just waiting till I get Niv on the board before I play all my draw spells. That's what I'm doing. Gosh. All right, let's get a boom, boom, boom. Where's my steam vents? All right, we got Force Spike. Yeah, that's good. So I think, do I really need to play this Gitaxian Probe yet? I think I'd rather just ponder and just hold the probe a little bit longer. All right. Oh, if you guys don't know what any card does, just let me know and I'll zoom in on it in my graveyard. This overlay thing prevented me from zooming in on cards in the stack very well. This Chain Lightning is going to be bad against him, I assume. I have no clue what his deck is like, to be honest. All right, I definitely want some lands, and the Serum Visions is fine, so. Sure. No, I think those cards are fine. Forgot how Ponder worked for a second. I'm going to hold up Force Spike. How's everyone doing today? We got Wim wanted me to play a combo deck after this. All right, he's just gonna say go. This could be a control on control battle here, pretty easily. Play Serum Visions. Just keep digging, keep sculpting my draws. I kind of like 2 lands actually. That would take me to 6. Although I might be able to just get away with 1. All right, I'm gonna see if I can just get away with 1 because I don't want to get flooded. All right, pass the turn. Like I said, I'm gonna save this. Yeah, it looks like he's playing Drago too. He's playing Think Twice. Yep. Control on control. Classic matchup. Hey, Alexander. Are you Brazilian as well? So my opponent is from Brazil. Really nice guy, Wellers. All right. Let's play Cascade Bluffs. Now I can hold up Force Spike or Hieroglyphic Illumination. Probably gonna flashback thing twice at the end of my turn. Strap yourselves in, boys. This could be a long one. Yep, there comes a think twice. I doubt he's gonna actually play Nicol Bolas here. Be very shocked. I actually kind of need to draw into another counterspell. I'm running a lot of counterspells, but all right. Let's hieroglyphically illuminate. Boom, draw 2 cards. Card's sweet. See if he counters it. Nope, fine with me. He actually has to discard a card to clean up step. I left a little space in my stream for Keranos. Actually, kind of need to draw another land. I kind of wish I hadn't scryed that other land at the bottom. But the good news is I have Mystic Confluence to do that if I need to. And honestly, like, I could Gitaxian Probe this turn. See what he's running. I assume he has some counter magic. It'd be nice to see exactly what he has. Or I could probe right after the Nicol Bolas. I think I'll wait, because Nicol Bolas can't be countered, so not too worried about that. If I need to discard a hand size, I'll just pitch the Slag Storm. The audio coming in clear, guys? I try to put some filters on to make it a little less staticky. Oh man, Nicol Bolas with 1 mana open. So I assume he has like a 1 mana, like a Force Spike of his own here. It would be terrible if I play Mystic Confluence and then he Force Spikes it. Can't Daze. These filter lands are a little tricky on X-Mage. All right, playing Nicol Bolas. I assume he's leaving 1 blue up. Well, I guess I just missed a Confluence because I don't want it to resolve and like into the Roilet. These two spells only deal 3 damage. So yeah, let me just try to actually gotta fetch a land first. Get a basic. All right, Mystic Confluence is a busted card. Counter unless he pays 3 and then draw 2 cards. See what he's got. Probably got a 1 mana counter. No. Wow, that resolves. That's really, really good for me. Okay. I think I just play. Do I play Niv Mizzet here? I can't actually protect him yet. But even if he like deals with Niv Mizzet, I get a draw off whatever he uses to deal with it. Then I get a draw off the Gitaxian Probe. He could recast Nicol Bolas, but that's really honestly not that scary right now. I think. Yeah. Let's go for it. Blue, red. Blue. Red, blue. Red. Nicol Bolas. Can't be countered. We both take 2 damage. Not just me. See what he's working with here. Actually, I have too many cards in my hand. All right, so a lot of stuff. Okay, Flame Slash doesn't bother me. I guess he could Flame Slash plus Fire Ice. He has Maze of Ith. Ugh. That sucks. Gotta beat him with the card draw. All right, now I gotta discard some cards. Well, a bunch of useless cards, so not big a deal. I guess I'll just get rid of, well, I don't love the fact that he's playing a lot of red, so Chain Lightning might backfire on me, but I think that video stuttering. Yeah, sorry guys, my connection's not amazing. Just hang in there, it should fix itself. I'm gonna get rid of Slag Storm, I think, or Sweltering Suns for sure. And Slag Storm. All right. So what can he do? Play Maze of Ith, which is annoying. Not the end of the world. He can replay Nicol Bolas. He didn't play Maze of Ith. Now that Niv Mizzet is resolved, like, I'm gonna get a ton of value off all these instants and sorceries. He's probably gonna take it down with Chandra plus Fire Ice is my guess. But I'll be able to recast it quite soon, and honestly, this gives me a window to resolve Keranos, which should be amazing too. Actually, resolve Keranos and hold up Counterspell. Yep, he's gonna go combo takedown Niv Mizzet with Flame Slash. That makes sense. Can't actually counter anything of mine. Ooh, wow. And I get to take out Chandra for free? Damn. Niv Mizzet is just like, I played against it a few times, and it always, it's like, even though you know what the card does, it still like blows me away every time. Flash of Insight, okay. I could play Myriad Landscape, but I think the play here is just to play Keranos and hold up Counterspell. So, and then next turn I can replay Niv Mizzet if I need to. Running out of space here. Change my GUI a little bit. Well, I don't think the graveyards are super relevant, so I'm just gonna close. You guys can see what's going on here. All right, let's play Keranos. It's really interesting how to tapping lands on X-Mage is quite annoying. The Keranos is a pretty cool commander, old school, almost kind of old school in its own right. But I think it's like kind of outclassed by like Will and Rowan Kenrith nowadays, and even maybe this new Niv Mizzet deck. All right, Nicol Bolas is coming back out. Yeah, I think Force Spike. I think a Force Spike is in order here. Boom. Counter it unless you pay 1. Don't want to get too cocky, but I feel like pretty much in the bag. Has the video gotten better yet? Is it still stuttering? Sorry, guys. All right, he scooped. The way to like. Okay. Ooh, this hand would be quite good if I can get a blue for Search for a Scanta. But Sweltering Suns is terrible. It's almost like a mulligan on its own. I'm gonna have to mulligan this, I think. All right, get the Search for a Scanta, but okay, good. So I scryed a snow-covered island to the top. So I can definitely play turn 1 Myriad Landscape, turn 2 Island Search for a Scanta, which is awesome. Still Force of Will up too if I need it. I really apologize for the stream quality. Wish I could do something about that, but I really can't. Thing in the ice, huh? I think I let that resolve. Yeah. Could be a terrible mistake. Try to take it out with 2 burn spells. Ooh, vision. Yeah, I think I played this Ancestral Vision first. Good choice. All right, pass the turn. Thing is, in like Mexico, everyone uses the internet in the middle of the day on Sunday. Go figure. Liliana of the Veil. Ugh. I think I need to force that, otherwise I'm gonna have no hand. I think I'll discard the hieroglyphic illumination. All right, Liliana countered. Luckily, he hasn't gotten a counter on any of his counter off that thing in the ice yet. Ooh, Flame Slash, hello. I was thinking about doing search plus flame slash. Okay, I can. I'd really like to keep adding mana to my board, so I could want to get this Myriad Landscape out, but I could also play Search for Askanta plus Flame, and then Flame Slash is Nicol Bolas next turn. Nah, I think I'm gonna wait, but he could counter it. Yeah, I'm gonna play Search for Askanta, and I'm gonna save the Flame Slash for Nicol Bolas, I think. He doesn't seem to be playing a whole lot of instants and sorceries. Could be a terrible mistake. We'll see. Come on, internet. I think it's better now. Looks like it's, well, spoke too soon. All right, Nicol Bolas comes out. How did I lose all my? Oh yeah, I mulligan and then I played as well. Nicol Bolas, take my Chain Lightning. All right, what do we got? Opt. I'll opt to put that in the graveyard. If I get a land, fine. Magic. Okay. Well, I'm definitely gonna Flame Slash the Nicol Bolas, and then hold up Mana Lake. It would have been kind of nice to land there, I guess, but can't complain too much. All right. And I'm getting closer to flipping this Search for Askanta. Actually, just like maybe 2 turns away from flipping. What you got? If I were him, I would try to. Oh, he has his own Ancestral Vision. Try to resolve something this turn because I've like down to 1 card in hand. Be anything. I'm kind of glad this thing in the ice has been basically blank. I'm glad I didn't force it, will it? Liliana would have been much more problematic. Fire and Ice. Sucks. Yeah, I just didn't let that get tapped because I need to hold up Mana Lake in case he recasts Nicol Bolas. So what he's doing is tapping my Myriad Landscape with Fire and Ice during my upkeep. And oh yeah, definitely put Spell Snare in the graveyard. Get some lands here, Dec. Think twice. Oh, okay. That's actually pretty decent. So I have something to do on his turn if he doesn't tap out. Okay, getting closer to flipping that Awoken Horror. A little scary. Next turn I get to draw 3 more cards on my upkeep. Come on, Mexico. Get your shit together. How the internet is in Brazil. Probably much better than it is here. End of turn, we see an Impulse from my opponent. Wellers. See if he decides to go for the recasting of the Nicol Bolas here. Jordan, all right. Thing in the ice is dangerously close to flipping. I'm eating my own words about that one. I have some bounds in this deck. I ended up cutting like, I just put the finishing touches on this deck like minutes before the stream went live, and like one of the last cards I cut was like blink of an eye. Kind of regretting that. Now, I probably will end up adding it back in the deck. All right, let's think twice. Boom. And the nice thing is I can actually protect this Ancestral Vision with a counterspell too. Let's flip Search for Ascanta first. Help. And Forbid. That is nice. Fortunately, well, actually, yeah, if I draw a land, I can mana lake something now and then still use Myriad Landscape on his turn. Yes, definitely. Flash of Insight. Third. Okay, I got two like decent flashback spells too for later. Let's see if he tries to counter this Ancestral Vision. Hopefully it's something I can mana leak. Round 3. Counterspell. Transform Thing in the Ice. All right. Could be in trouble here if I don't have an answer for this 7/8. Like most of my answers are burn. Woken Horror. An 8. All right, nice. So I can play an island and then fetch. I can hold up Forbid and then I can fetch with Myriad Landscape if he doesn't play anything worth forbidding. His Ancestral Vision's still 2 turns away from going off. Wasteland. Ugh. Brutal. That's really bad because now I'm going to be able to resolve Nicol Bolas. Yeah, I'm going to activate this Myriad Landscape in response. Can't necessarily play Nicol Bolas, so if I get 2 mountains. I still have more islands in the deck than mountains or blue sources total, so I think I'm supposed to get. And I still have that, I have that memorial eventually, so. That really sucks though. Really sucks. Mind Twist. Ugh. Well then, that's probably game. Even if I like floated blue with that Ascanta the Sunken Ruin, he could have just went to second main phase and done the Mind Twist then. So wouldn't have necessarily done anything. Brainstorm, huh? 1 mana short of like Time Twistering too. But that's good right now. It is great when you have Niv out. You can usually just kill him. So I could either like Brainstorm now or hold the Brainstorm till I get Niv to play. I don't really have much time to do that, but I could block the Awoken Horror with Niv and then Brainstorm to finish it off. I'm desperate, but I'm kind of looking at this Flash of Insight as a flashback card here, and I think that's definitely what I want to do here. Just go exile everything except Think Twice and draw a bunch of cards, or draw really deep here. See how many do I have? Oops. I hate this on X-Mage where I can't like see my graveyard while I'm in the middle of this crap. Okay, gotta count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards I can dig deep with Flash of Insight, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. Sorry. X-Mage is lame. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Flash of Insight is great. Never really get to. I have not played this card enough. God. Kind of just want the land so I can play Niv, but then like I'm not gonna be able to do enough. In the meantime, I'm like just gonna die to that Awoken Horror. But I could cast this Brainstorm now, I guess. I'll just take the island. Okay. Womp. The stream gotten any better? Brainstorm. Ugh. Kind of telegraphing I have no counter spells, but Desperate Ravings. All right, so I just Serum Visions. I'm looking at Mystic Confluence, which is actually great because it can bounce the Woken Horror. That's awesome. That's protected on top of my library a bit. Desperate Ravings. Don't think I want that necessarily. Okay, I'll definitely draw the Mystic Confluence. The sucky thing is, I just realized that he can play Nicol Bolas now and then get my last card, which is Counterspell. Really unfortunate. Gonna activate. Now he's probably just gonna kill me with Burn. Activate Creeping Tar Pit. A little risky because I could have Burn in my hand. I'm at 12, so I go to 2. All right, what you got? All right, Wim says he put it to 720p and doesn't lag for him now. So if any of you guys are having trouble with the stream buffering, maybe try putting it to 720p. All right, I can't just play an Invisit or I die, so I guess I'll just pass. But he can actually just for sure like kill me now because yeah, is it Charm? He's gonna draw 2 cards and discard 2. Okay, this is terrible. I can't afford to counter this Ancestral Vision, because if I tap out bouncing Awoken Horror, I'll just activate Creeping Tar Pit. So I guess I could just have to let this resolve. I guess I have to hope he just messes up and like activates Tar Pit and then attacks both creatures, which would probably about snowball's chance in hell that happening. Man, I'm eating my words hardcore on this, like not Force of Willing, it's Awoken Horror when I had the chance. Okay. Well, give it a shot. Bouncing the Awoken Horror and drawing 2 cards. Bolt to my face, yep. Smart play. Heads up play on my opponent's part. He probably had that bolt from before. He just wanted to wait for me to tap out. So we're going on to game 3. And ooh, turn 1 Ancestral Vision. Don't mind if I do. Keep that. Okay, so it was like the stream has been smooth but just blurry. Guess it's better than choppy. Completely choppy. All right, let's get a turn 1 Ancestral Vision out there. Kind of like a defining part of like the last matchup. Really put the nail in the coffin for me. All right, Creeping Tar Pit. So X-Mage has this bug where like sometimes come into play tapped lands don't actually come into play tapped, which is like extremely lame. But what are you gonna do? All right, Anger of the Gods is bad against his deck. This meta is so infested by like Akiri partner decks and like Najila, especially Najila. You have to just like completely overload on Pyroclasm effects and Anger of the God effects. You want to like stand any chance against those decks. So interesting question here at the end of his turn. Is it Charm or not? I think I'm gonna hold it. Like if the game goes long enough, I can get a bunch of extra damage off of Niv with it. Can counter a spell with it. Or kill Creeping Tar Pit. So I don't think I really need it right now. Especially because I want to protect this Ancestral Vision, and it's the only counter spell in my hand at the moment. You guys notice any terrible misplays I've done so far? Let me know. Ooh, Flame Slash is nice. Much better than these 3 damage spells. Okay, any reason to play Shivan Reef? Yeah. Guess I can represent some other shit. Say Drago until he gives me a reason to play a spell. And I can pitch this Anchor of the Gods to Is It Charm if I ended up using that draw 2, discard 2 mode. Alright. Would like to have a hard counter for this Ancestral Vision eventually. So that being said, I'm just gonna preordain now. Ooh, lands are good, I think. I'll keep both of those lands. I can play Myriad Landscape this turn to hold up Is It Charm. All right, that's why you play your draw spells before your lands, ladies. All right, got 10 viewers. It's like a record or something. Welcome everyone. Love it if you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Probably have. Let me know if you have any feedback about this stream, except obviously the quality, which, like I said, I can't really talk about. Sadly. What do we have? He's gonna play Niv Mizzet this turn. If he does, I'm just gonna discard Anger of the Gods. I'd kind of be surprised because if he lets, oh, he's gonna play Niv. He's gonna play Nicol Bolas. I meant Nicol Bolas. Nicol Bolas. I'll just let that resolve, and then save Is It Charm in case he has like Force of Will or something. I don't mind discarding this Anger of the Gods, and I have Flame Slash, so it seems like a no-brainer. All right, draw 3. What if he's playing Misdirection? I'm definitely playing Misdirection. Bet your ass I'm playing Misdirection. All right, that was nice. Got Whip Flare to discard to Nicol Bolas in the future. So, pretty clear, like Flame Slash plus hold up Is It Charm? Or hold up, ideally, Myriad Landscape. Man, Flame Slash is so good. Then I can play Niv Mizzet next turn if everything goes well. Or I can wait a turn until I get 8 mana to Is It Charm to protect it. Probably better. Okay, bump. Yeah. I'll just pass. I doubt he's playing Stifle. I'm always terrified of Stifle. 99% of the time they don't have it. All right. So, got 1, 2, 3 potential red sources. Yeah, I'm gonna get two islands with this Myriad Landscape. Myriad Landscape's a great card. Control decks. Ooh, disallow. Wow. Touche. That's like effectively like a double stifle in this situation. All right, that's gonna delay Niv Mizzet coming out for like 2 turns at least. Good play by my opponent. Desperate Ravings. Not bad, not bad. Do I have any flashback cards right now? So I think I'm just gonna have to raw dog the Niv Mizzet out there. I was hoping to be able to like have counter backup for it. Doesn't look like it's gonna be seem like it's gonna be likely now. Control uncontrolled matchup. Sucks. Don't actually have a counterspell somehow, unless I find one off Desperate Ravings. So I think I'll try that. Desperate Ravings is I draw 2 cards and discard a card at random. Ooh, Force Spike. Hello. Discarded the Izzet Charm, which sucks. But I can't complain too much at all, having drawn Force Spike. That was a sweet draw. And I still have this Desperate Ravings in my bin. Oh, Force of Will. Get out of here. All right, so he's Force of Willing my Force Spike, a very forceful turn. Nothing I can do about that. So that's going to resolve, but I don't know if he has an answer to Niv Mizzet necessarily. Like, and if he does, it's probably an instant in which I would draw a card. All right, and I still have this Desperate Ravings in my bin to draw a ton more cards off of Niv Mizzet if I ever get to untap with it. So yeah, pretty clear Niv Mizzet this turn, I think. Actually, he's going to be able to flip Nicol Bolas. What does that do? 10 damage to a creature or planeswalker. Okay, he can't actually steal Niv Mizzet, which is the most important thing. Creature or planeswalker from a graveyard into the battlefield under his control. I don't think that's relevant. Nope. So yeah, I'll just play Niv. If he wants to flip Nicol Bolas and -4 it, guess he can do that. Because just sitting here and taking, letting him flip it and taking 4 is not really going to be very effective either. Yeah, it sucks that he can kill it without actually having to spend an instant or sorcery on it. I don't know if that was correct. I don't know. I think so, but you're wrong. Ooh, Dismember. Okay, this is like the worst of all worlds. Although, actually, that does mean he can't flip his Nicol Bolas into a Planeswalker. And I get to draw a card, so I think that might have been a mistake on his part. So what happened was I spent 6 mana, played a commander. He spent a mana, 4 life, effectively 5 life, and I drew a card. I think that was a pretty good exchange for me. And now I can technically play this Slag Storm plus Magma Jet to finish off the Nicol Bolas. I think that's what I want to do. Because I really don't want that thing to flip. Like, I do not have a good answer to it if it flips. The really sucky thing is that if I play Slag Storm, he just lets it resolve, obviously, and then I Magma Jet, he counters the Magma Jet. Then it's really bad for me. So I think I want to play Magma Jet first so I can get that Scry 2 at least. I have to do this now because not in his upkeep because Slag Storm's a sorcery. All right, a Braid and Bloodstained Mire. I do not want a Braid. I think I even want. I'll get another Scry potentially this turn. Temple of Epiphany. All right, let's see if this works. Doubt it will, but 3 damage to each creature. Yep, Sinister Sabotage. Oof. That's probably going to be game over. Well, at least I got to scry 3 this turn. That really matters. Probably doesn't. Nope, don't want that either. So he's gonna be able to like, and he has Think Twice. Come on, has it all. So he's gonna be able to flip Nicol Bolas, probably draw 2 cards after attacking for 4, of course. And then he'll have 9 loyalty. He can actually kill Niv Mizzet twice without even running afoul that like draw a card clause of Niv Mizzet. Yeah, this is not. I'm gonna have to Fact or Fiction and hope to draw something good. I think that's my only real out game. What's he gonna do? Yep, draw 2 cards. Yeah, I don't know if this is a good matchup in general for me or not. Oh. Yeah, my stream's not offline actually, but as it is. There we go, we're back. And a Fact or Fiction. I don't even know what I could draw. I guess a Bounce Spell would be good. Jeez. So got 3 counter spells, which aren't that even that effective right now, and a Pact of Negation. Some lands. Let's take the pile with the lands, I think. Pact of Negation. All right. Play Island. It's a turn. Really don't know how I'm gonna beat this Nicol Bolas. Play Chemist's Insight and Response. Oh, more lands, just what I wanted. Dangerously close to ultimating that thing. All right, Thoughtseize. Sure. I guess I have to like just hope that he loses loyalty to like kill Niv Mizzet over and over again. Not a winning strategy. But he Thoughtseizes away the Pact of Negation, understandably. Activates Tar Pit. Pretty much got this game fully locked up at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The nice thing I can, one saving grace is that I can play Niv Mizzet and still cast Opt in the same turn, which could, in theory, take out Creeping Tar Pit if he tries to attack with it. But I very much doubt he's going to get to that point because he would have to activate the Tar Pit. It's possible. Yeah, I don't know if this Niv Mizzet deck. I took out a few cards at the last minute, like Treachery and stuff like that. Him resolving a Planeswalker is like extremely problematic. Okay, Pyrokinesis is deep. I got potentially 2 outs to take out that Nicol Bolas now. So I'm playing Niv Mizzet, can't be countered, hold up. Opt, which is good for 2 damage. Oh, he has Tectonic Edge, doesn't he? Fuck. Okay, I gotta be more careful with this. All right. Yeah, I gotta tap. I gotta just leave a basic island open. Was almost a very bad play. All right, he's gonna is it charm in response? I guess mode 3, drawing 2. Okay. Doing that in response, so I don't draw a card off and didn't. If he's smart, he would like use nickel. Like I expect him to use nickel bolas to take out Niv Mizzet. In which case, I'm gonna have to fire off this opt in response, which will, to be fair, reduce the loyalty quite a bit on nickel bolas. -4 plus another 2. Oh, he's going for the ultimate, huh? All right. I actually like that quite a bit. I don't like that. Let's see what card I draw. The nice thing about Niv is that you draw a card first, so like you might draw into Force of Will or Pact of Negation or something. So let's resolve it. Into the Royal. Ooh, I like Into the Royal. All right, so I do 1 damage to nickel bolas, and then let's also opt. Keep taking down nickel bolas's loyalty. Pull from tomorrow. Did I already cast Force of Will? Chain Lightning. So it's going to go down to 11 loyalty. I go down to 11 loyalty. Chain Lightning could be bad though if he leaves up a bunch of red. But Chain Lightning, or drawing Chain Lightning lets me activate, use Pyrokinesis. I think I'm going to keep that. Okay. So if he tries to like activate Tar Pit, I'll just Pyrokinesis the Tar Pit. All right. Well, we prevented nickel bolas from ultimating. He got a little greedy with that. He gets to draw a bunch of cards. All right, Tar Pit's getting activated, so Pyrokinesis in order, I think, here. And I have a bunch of cards in my graveyard for like flashback purposes. All right. Let's deal 4 damage to that little bitch. Chain Lightning. And a leak. Ooh. Well, on the plus side, this allows me to resolve Into the Royal to take out Bolas. But I'm getting dangerously low to dying. I'm dangerously close to dying to this creeping Tar Pit. It's like 2 more hits and I'm dead. So he's actually only at 9. I have graveyard. I have Desperate Ravings, Chemist's Insight, relevant cards. Remand, not great. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Play Niv Mizzet, but then I just die. Yeah, I'll enter the Royal Nicol Bolas now while he's tapped out, and then hold up Remand to get it back on the way down. Maybe I'll even be able to play like Fairy Conclave or something. Don't think I need to pay Kicker, because I might actually also play Pull from tomorrow or like Desperate Ravings, so I'll just bounce that bitch. Man, bounce is really good. I should definitely have both Into the Royal and Blink of an Eye in this deck, because you really need to be able to answer some resolved permanents here. Okay, so I remand and then pull from tomorrow. I play like just a snow-covered island. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. X is 4. Yeah. I don't think I really need Fairy Conclave necessarily. I think I'd rather keep my mana up. I still think I'm a dog to win this game. I had so much burn to take care of that Creeping Tar Pit at first, and it just disappeared. Him to Turok. Get out of here. Fuck. Alright, I guess I cast Pull from Tomorrow. Now. Six and 8, yeah. I'm gonna leave a basic island in a mountain in case I draw burn. I can hold a burn spell that I could potentially draw or a remand. I'm almost certainly gonna pitch this Arid Mesa. Ooh, Cyclonic Rift. Ah, that's actually not that good. Non-land permanent. Okay. Alright, hope he doesn't hit remand or Cyclonic Rift. No, just hit 2 land. Okay, alright. We're not completely dead. He drew way too many cards up at Nicol Bolas, though, while I was a Planeswalker. What's up, Nathan? Xander's Quest. Ooh, what happened? Oh. Glad you could make it. Here's a Creeping Tar Pit activated. I'm about to lose this first match here, and I'm having some issues with the quality of the stream, unfortunately. Gotta draw burn. Gotta draw burn. Everybody follow Xander's Quest on YouTube. Subscribe to his channel. Yeah, it does a lot of X-Mage content pretty much every week, I think. A lot of deck techs. A lot of sweet, mostly deck techs, but some sweet gameplay stuff too. He designed the overlay that you're seeing. This nice little overlay you're seeing on the right side of the screen right now. Yeah, I wasn't able to actually get the YouTube chat in this. I had a little space in this overlay on the bottom right for like YouTube chat, but apparently YouTube doesn't like when people do that. So it kind of, as far as I could tell, was like pretty much impossible. Another land, huh? Fuck. So I gotta deal with this Creeping Tar Pit somehow. Cyclonic Rift does not do the trick. So I have this Chemister's Insight in my graveyard, which I'll probably cast. I could also cast Desperate Ravings, maybe before and or after, or in addition to. I think I want to do it before, though, because these cards aren't really that relevant now. I'd rather like discard one of these irrelevant cards, potentially, and then draw something else off of the Chemister's Insight. So let's just go Desperate Ravings. Sure. Be right up. I need an instant speed burn. Ooh, Maze of It. That qualifies. What did I discard? Just some lands? Some land? Okay. Maze of It. Oh, yes, Tectonic Edge. Fuck. God, they're just ruining my day. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 land. 7 total. All right, I'm gonna jumpstart this Chemister's Insight and see what we draw. This Maze of It would have been perfect. Spell pissing. What is all this non-land bullshit? Fuck. All right, well. I have 2 cards that deal with a permanent, but it has to be a non-land permanent, so this Creeping Tar Pit is just eating me for breakfast. So I guess I just gotta play this Maze of It and hope he doesn't realize he can use Creeping Tar or Tectonic Edge. That's about my only hope right now. He's a good player, so I don't I doubt I'm gonna live to the turn, but you never know. Yep, there we go. Tectonic Edge on the Maze of It. Man, Creeping Tar Pit just destroyed me like both game 2 and game 3. I gotta like maybe go back to the drawing board and see if I can fit like, I don't know, maybe a Tectonic Edge of my own into this deck or something like that. I do run Wasteland. And I actually had Pithing Needle in the deck. It was one of my last cuts. I probably should add it back in. It's just such a good card in the meta right now. All right, that'll do it. Good games, Wellers. Well played. Or bien jugado, as we say here in Mexico. Why do you... Okay, Wim says, I feel like Niv is supposed to be Storm, though. Why do you say that? I'm curious. How's my stream doing? Oh, it looks like it's in the green now. Okay. I'm not sure how much of a delay there is. I hope it's not too bad. I'm gonna maybe play against another guy. He's German? Gonzo SSM. Let's see. Let's see if he's ready. Switch off. Give Wellers a rest. Give Gonzo a chance to shine. Oh, Nathan has a Storm list for Niv Mizzet Perrin. There's a lot of ways you could build Niv Mizzet Perrin, I guess. We're gonna start the second game here in shortly in a second. All right, back to X-Mage. Boom. All right, so said we wanted a combo deck, huh? I'll show you guys the deck that I'm playing for the league we have going on right now. We're doing a December double elimination Duel Commander league. And I am running, I think I'm the only person in the 13-player tournament running combo deck, and it's Godo. Godo, what's his, I don't know what he says. He's Godo, Samurai Lord or something like that. It's a combo deck where you can win. Yeah, he's German. All right, let's get this started. I gotta change my graphic real quick. I'll show you guys Godo in a second in case you forgot what he... Bandit Warlord, that's what it is. That fit? Kinda. All right, let's see what Gonzo's playing. Maelstrom Wanderer. Okay, this could be interesting. Kind of like a race. Maelstrom Wanderer is like the archetypal ramp deck in Duel Commander. It's extremely fast, a lot faster than you might expect. You guys are doing these graphics. My opponent knows what's up, so he knows to be patient with me. All right, I'll go first. So Godo Bandit Warlord is a 3/3 for 6 mana, mono red. Comes into play, get to search your library for an equipment card, put it directly into play, and then when it attacks for the first time each turn, untap it and all samurai you control. After this phase, there's another combat phase. And the combo is Helm of the Host, which was just printed in Dominaria. You can equip it. The trick is equipping it in the same turn. With just mana, it takes 11 mana, which is a lot, but it's basically a 1-card combo out of the command zone, which is amazing. You can see. Oh, sorry, Michael. I lost the first match. Gemstone Caverns. Okay, I keep drawing these Sweltering Suns and Mizia Mortars cards against terrible decks. I'm gonna definitely mulligan that. Those are Sweltering Suns and Mizia Mortars are terrible against. Okay, of course now I draw Sweltering Suns and Pyroclasm, but I do have a Lotus Bloom this time, so I'm gonna keep this. I don't really want to go down lower. Shit. Snow-covered mountain. Do I want that or not? I think I can do better. All right, got the Lotus Bloom. So Lotus Bloom is a black Lotus that you just have to wait 3 turns for. Simple as that. Yeah, I actually lost. I was playing Niv Mizzet Perrin. I lost against Nicol Bolas. I lost even like more so against Creeping Tar Pit. All right, we got a really strong start from my opponent. Ancient Tomb into Gruul Signet. I have these terrible Sweltering Suns. All right, Expedition Map's not terrible. I can get a land that makes 2 mana, like a soul land, eventually. I'll just play this expedition map and pass. This is just going to be like a race, I think. I don't know that Maelstrom Wanderer generally plays a lot of like instant speed removal. So if he doesn't play a lot of instant speed removal, I'm just going to go for the win with Godo. In fact, I don't think I have a lot of wiggle room to even consider doing anything but that, to be honest. But all right, Fell Warstone comes out. A lot of ramp. I'm running a lot of mana rocks in this deck too, actually. You really generally there's like in this Godo deck there's about I don't know 8 or 9 cards that let you kind of cheat without having to get to the full 11 mana. Like obviously you want to cast Godo and equip the Helm in the same turn, because if you wait a full turn cycle, you're just asking to get blown out. Like if they kill Godo, you're in a ton of trouble. So there's like cards like Flame Shadow Conjuring, Panharmonicon, what else? There's a bunch of extra turn cards like Final Fortune. These cards are all sort of cards that let you win, kind of cheat the full 11 mana to combo off. All right, I'm gonna Expedition map for a soul land of some kind. I think Ancient Tomb is the only one I can really. I could also get Wasteland, but how close is he to playing Maelstrom Wonder? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He can't actually play Maelstrom Wonder. All right, this is a question of like stopping him from going off or going off quicker myself. I have Lotus Bloom coming next turn, so if I get Ancient Tomb now, I can play Fell Warstone. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're really close to going off with Godo. Even just like casting Godo and equipping Helm of the Host. So I think I'm just gonna go with Ancient Tomb, even though just further my own game plan along, even though it's a little risky. I just don't see, with the cards I have in my hand, especially considering the Sweltering Suns and Pyroclasm are dead, I don't envision Primeval Titan. I don't envision getting up to enough mana in time. Go for the win. Hammer time. Yes, Hammer of Nazan is like extremely important to this deck. It gives you a ton of resiliency. You can fetch it first if you're worried that Godo is gonna die. You can fetch Helm of the Host, and then when you recast Godo the following time, the Helm of the Host. Sorry, did I say Helm? You get Hammer of Nazan first, and then the second time you get Gilded Lotus. Oh, can I even survive a turn cycle here? How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm 1 off from just straight up killing. So, but the thing is, if he casts Maelstrom Wanderer, then he's not guaranteed. He's basically going to be tapped out, and then he's not going to kill Godo. He could easily have a Lightning Bolt. He did get a City of Traders with Primeval Titan. He's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, he's going to have plenty of mana. If he has a removal spell for Godo, Godo's toast. A really interesting situation here. So I could play the City of Traders. I could cycle Sweltering Sun, see what I draw. It's generally, or I could just raw dog the Godo out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close. And then I'm getting hit for at least 7 plus 6, 13 damage. So I go to 16, I could die to Bolt by tapping this Ancient Tomb. Alright, I'm just gonna hold off on Godo. Because I have this Gilded Lotus, so I know I can guarantee myself that I'm gonna draw I'm gonna draw. I have enough mana to play Godo and use him or equip Helm of the Host in the same turn. So let's just let's cycle this. Mirrored landscape. Okay. I don't know. This is a judgment call. I think I could easily die this turn. But it kind of depends on what he gets with this Maelstrom Wanderer, obviously. It would really suck if he had like a Slag Storm. Wow, I'm glad I didn't tap Ancient Tomb. All right, Slag Storm and Chromatic Lantern. Okay, I can live with that. I'm gonna be at 2 life. If he has any burn, I'm dead, but if I had tapped Ancient Tomb last turn, I would be for sure dead, so there's that. And if I had played Godo, it would have died to Slag Storm. So this is turning out. My judgment call is paying off so far. Let's see what you're gonna get. Wasteland. Yeah, Wasteland is bad for me. Wow, CD of Trader's insane. You it just stays in play, casually stays in play when he has like Primeval Titan fetching lands for him. Nice. Ooh, end turn. Wow. All right, so I got no choice but to go for the win here. I mean, he has removal, he has removal. Do I need to tap Ancient Tomb for this to work though?